Hi, I'm Steven Russell, and this is So Random.
Man, I want to work it like that.
I actually started pursuing a music career in 1984 at the ripe age of 14. I actually got my first record deal Tuesday, June 2nd, 1986. I think I was 15 going on 16. We were signed to Atlantic Records, and I've been in the music business since that time.
I wanna see if you can do it just the way I like. Yeah. Girl, we can dance, we can party till they turn out the lights.
Troop started out in Pasadena, California. We wanted to be a fresh side of New Edition. New Edition was very clean cut, and we wanted to be more edgy like Michael and Janet, more street edge to us. We pursued the goal of being the next best thing outside of New Edition. Once we got our first record deal with Atlantic Records, they introduced us to Chucky Booker, Gerald Levert, Zane Giles. Our very first producer was Zach Harmon, and sky was the limit. We skyrocketed. We always toured with a lot of rap artists. I remember sometimes, Troop, we would go out on the road and we would be the only R&B act out of the whole show of 6 to 8 performers. We would be the only R&B act. It would be MC Light, Salt and Pepper, Heavy D and the Boys, Big Daddy Kane, Rob Bass. We worked with the likes of Babyface, Clark Kent, Dallas Austin, Joyce Irby, and we were one of the only R&B acts that could tour without a band.
I can't wait to get to school each day.
We were so exciting to see at the time that promoters didn't care if we had a band or not. We could go out and make hundreds of thousands of dollars, just the 5 of us. We did that up until 1993 was when things started to change for us. I started to learn a lot about publishing and what it really meant and the essence of songwriting and how important it was. And, when we came into the business, we didn't know about any of that stuff. We didn't know what publishing was. We just wanted to be like Michael Jackson, We just wanted to be stars. Once we found out about certain aspects of music business, we started asking questions. For some reason, when you're signed to people, a production company or what have you, they're not fond of you asking questions and growing too fast. And that ultimately was the demise of Troop as we knew it once we decided to leave our first production company. It took 2 years for us to go through litigation. By that time, Boyz II Men came, Jodeci came. It kind of just changed things for us. We had dissension to start coming amongst the group members. Seems like overnight before we could really accomplish what we wanted. We changed management. We went to Busted Management, which was MC Hammer's brothers, Louis Burrell, his management company, along with Hammer. We were excited about that because Hammer had sold so many albums at the time. We just knew the kind of performers and the kind of album sales we had just come off of, that would be the perfect move for us. But it turned out to not be a good move at all. Everything that glitters is not gold. It just wasn't a good move for the group. They actually had too many artists under their umbrella to really focus on the needs of Troop. So we just kind of fell to the wayside in that company. And that relationship actually damaged the relationship that we had with Atlantic Records. After that, it was never the same again. To this day, it was never the same again. For the longest time, I didn't realize Troop was ultimately over. So I was always writing songs. I've been writing songs since I was in the 10th grade. So I was always holding songs and putting songs to the side for this random Troop album that someday, this Phantom Troop album that was going to happen one day. And my mom kind of took hold of me and kind of shook me and was like, son, you got to wake up. Troop is not happening anymore. It was almost like I was in a dream. And when I woke up, it was 2, 3, 4 years later, and I'm still thinking Troop. And my mom brought it to my attention that life goes on, She was saying, you write beautiful songs, you have so many songs, and you're just sitting on these songs, and there is no such thing as Troop anymore, Once I accepted what she said, I decided to start looking and seeking out people and groups who were working on albums and just started sending my music around. That began my stint as a writer and producer when I started getting songs placed with other people. And at the same time, a good friend of mine, Harvey Mason Jr., a guy who I had been writing songs with since '92, he came to visit me. I had lost the house. My mom owned some apartments in Rialto, California. So me and my family, we were blessed enough to be able to have one of those apartments. And Harvey, he drove way out to see me and visit me. And I didn't realize he had just finished working with Rodney Jerkins and Darkchild, working on Michael Jackson and Tony, just so many projects. And I didn't realize at the time that he was leaving Darkchild and starting his own production company with a friend of his that he met at Darkchild, Damon Thomas, which turned out to be the Underdogs. You know, he told me, you know, Steve, I know you like to write songs by yourself. I know you like doing your thing. But he said, I think it'd be a perfect opportunity for you to spread your wings, man, and get a lot of songs and a lot of work as a writer-producer joining the team. And little did he know he was an angel.
It's not my way to talk to strangers.
To me, it was like God sent him directly to me to help save me and save my situation. And with the Underdogs, I was a part of some really, really big records as a writer, co-producer, producer, from Charlie Wilson, Ruben Studdard, Elliot Yamin, Tyrese, Marcus Houston, B2K, Jordan Sparks, Chris Brown, Catherine McPhee. I ended up doing the Barbershop soundtrack with a good friend, Dave McPherson, at Sony. We did movie soundtracks, Kung Fu Panda, all 62 songs on Dreamgirls, Shark Tale. Just countless things came to me by making the decision to go with the Underdogs. It changed my life tremendously. Just totally changed my life.